Everyone, please rise. Gives Aubrey to be married to Jared. You may be seated. Jared and Aubrey, guess what? This is your day. It's finally here.
Yes.
I want to know who picked out this day. They're in good with the Lord. Well, the challenges of this century have not taken, maybe taken some of your plans away, but not taken away your love for each other and your pledge to become husband and wife today. Turn around. Look at all your fans and supporters. You are loved. Okay? All right. The joy and the excitement is you express before God, family, and friends your commitment today to be united, to be husband and wife for a lifetime. Well, their experiences usually expected to break out in an Irish bar. A fight, Molly Malone sing-along from Dublin, loud cheering for the national rugby team, or a competitive dart game among the aroma of Guinness Extra Stout. But rarely do you find the love of your life. Well, Jared was with friends at Sean O'Callaghan's in Plymouth, an Irish bar and grill, and first laid eyes on Aubrey, sitting here at the table with her friends. He was overwhelmed with her beauty and said to himself, I gotta talk to her this night. Well, with courage and determination, he walked over to her table, asked her name, and if he could sit down with them. I don't know about you, Aubrey, a quick learner, discerning, but she knew what she wanted to hear and see. Within 10 minutes meeting Jared, he even fit her criteria of perfection. Went to Michigan State, loved the Red Wings, and was an engineer. Perfect meets beauty in the bar. Rarely does one meet your lifetime love in an Irish bar. Really does one kiss someone on the first time they meet. Really, people living in different states follow up to fly to Dallas to meet for an official proper date at Chewy's restaurant. By the way, it's the best Mexican restaurant in the world. I'll be figured if Jared could take the courage to take 30 feet step to walk across that table that first night, a few months later, she could overcome her fear of flying and travel over 10,000 miles for 30 hours to see Jared in Malaysia, where he just moved. And it was at Malaysia where they both knew they were for one another. From that Irish bar to a date in Dallas, the confirmation of love in Malaysia, to a nature preserve with friends who engaged in pictures for their wedding website, Jared decides to take the show, steal the show, and drops down on one knee and proposes. And I guess, Aubrey, you said yes, so we wouldn't be here at this barn in Michigan on a windy day. Well, I want to let you know that marriage is not our idea or created by the government. Thank goodness for that, eh? But marriage is planned by God and God alone. Marriage echoes the profound truth of Christ's profound relationship, intimacy with us who place our faith in, His bride. A love that reflects a covenant relationship that says, I'll never leave you or forsake you. A place of permanent security, strength, and support. Alone, that love that gives with nothing in return. It's not a contract. If I give you something, I expect something in return. Love is love. Love is giving. Love is a choice when they don't feel like it. A lot of times, I've been married 37 years to the same girl, Iowa farm boy, New York City girl. And she says, I love you, but I don't like you. Sometimes. A love that is action, that just doesn't take for granted. It says, I love you. Wakes up every morning and says, how can I love this guy? How can I love this girl? That she feels it, he feels it. A love that respects and places the other first. A love that looks not through the I lens, but through the us lens. Everything becomes us in marriage. A love that listens. It's a heartfelt empathy. A love that shares goodwill. And a love that offers care and compassion. A marriage sometimes described as a mystery, but not in confusion or puzzlement, but one in awe and wonder that God would put a man and woman together, to place them together for the most intimate relationship designed to experience. A relationship whose marriage, whose image in God, whose close relationship through His Son, Jesus Christ. Marriage in so many ways is like a mirror. And unfortunately, it reflects our true colors sometimes, especially when we're feeling disrespected, neglected, or even hurt. It has the tendency to display our selfishness in front of the one we really love. It is then we have to move from immature or adolescent adulthood into mature love. But marriage helps us grow in that mature love. And if we trust God and humble ourselves in those selfish moments, it will slow us down to take the character of Christ. And through His Spirit, give us a gentle kindness that creates that safe place to come to be open, to be vulnerable. That patience that allows us to be heard and understood the other one when we want to speak first. The goodness that validates and affirms and honors one another. Humility is the ingredients, the protector of marriage. Goodwill, protector of marriage. Respect, the protector of marriage. Empathy powers the us. And there's a power in the us. And the profound love that happens, that cherishes and that values, where the other person feels that love. Jared and Aubrey, from our hearts to you on your special day today, before you become husband and wife, pray that your love that you experience and now expands multiple times, and that your trust grows and your respect grows for one another this day forward. May you discover and understand Christ's love for you and develop that, enrich that in your relationship. Keep Him in the center of your lives and this relationship. And may your new home be filled with joy. May be filled with blessings. And may He just pour upon you immense protection upon you. And for the remainder of your lives and your marriage, may you experience the closest that He's designed for you to experience. Are you ready to grow old with this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. You ready to go old with this girl?
Yep.
All right. I want you to face each other. And Jared, I'm going to ask you to share your personal vows of commitment before God, family, and friends, before Aubrey. And speak loud for everybody can hear you.
All right. Aubrey, this will be short because for a while I've known exactly what I want to say. It's actually a quote from your grandma Dorothy that she told you and you told me. And the quote is, the most important part of a relationship is to never lose sight of each other. As we go through our lives together, we'll have careers, new careers, challenges, one day kids, and issues we don't even know exist yet. At the end of the day, these challenges will all pass and we'll be gone, but the one thing we'll still have is us. If we always keep sight of each other, all these obstacles and challenges will be easy to overcome. So I vow that no matter how crazy our lives may get or seem, I will never lose sight of you and forget the reason that I'm standing here today. The reason is that I love you.
Those are tears of joy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Aubrey, do you have from your heart your vows to Jared?
Jared, from the moment I saw you, I knew that you were my forever. I promise to always nurture your dreams as your confidence shines through them. I promise to be your partner in all things, for there is nothing we cannot face while together. I promise to love you without reservation, to never hold you back and support you wholeheartedly. Lastly, I promise to you a beautiful love and perfect trust. One lifetime with you could never be enough. I vow to forever work on myself and us to be the wife you deserve. I love you.
These vows have been given and received will be confirmed by giving and receiving of the rings. And Jared, you have a token of your love for Aubrey. You just place that on her ring finger and just repeat after me and look at her beautiful eyes. I give this ring
I give this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and faithfulness
and faithfulness
as long as we shall live.
as long as we shall live.
And Aubrey, do you have a token of your love
Thank you.
for Jared? Good choice. You put that on his ring finger. Look at his handsome eyes and repeat after me. I give this ring
I give this ring
as a sign of my love
as a sign of my love
and faithfulness
and faithfulness
as long as we shall live.
as long as we shall live.
And you can face me. Like good wine, the great love will deepen and mature with age. And as a part of today's ceremony, Jared and Aubrey have captured their thoughts leading up to this day in personal notes to each other. Also, they have asked their mothers to compose notes as well, containing their thoughts and their important piece of advice to Jared and Aubrey as they journey through life together. These notes will now be sealed in a box and will be opened and shared together a bottle of wine in a future anniversary celebration. So it's time that I would ask the parents to come forward and place their note in the bottle of wine inside the box. These messages and wine will be shared by Jared and Aubrey on their 3rd wedding anniversary. And now I ask that Jared and Aubrey place their notes on each other with the bottle of wine they selected to share on their 3rd anniversary. On this joyous day, September 5th, 2023, fast forward, they will get to reflect on this event and emotions they shared on this wonderful day. They can also reminisce about all the wonderful memories they will have made in the last 10 years and dream of all those to come. And they already sealed the box. Yeah. Well, Jared and Aubrey, having pledged your faith to each other, having sealed your marital vows, and having given and receiving of rings, guess what? I pronounce you husband and wife. And Jared, you can kiss your beautiful bride. Jared. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Jared Jones.